10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Clockwork!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Drow Ranger.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
I'm sorry to keep you all waiting.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Shadow Fiend.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Bristleback!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Axe.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Ripper.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Shadow Demon.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Spectre.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Admiral Conquer.
Choose your hero. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare for battle.
Are we the idiot? Are we the idiots?
It's not that funny.
Tell me someone saw that.
It's not that funny.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
Thirty seconds to battle.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on have the sand. Step lively now.
The battle
Your admiral
begins.
is on board.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
It's not that funny.
bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Ever seen someone bleed out in a net? No? Let's get started.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's courier has been killed.
Let's not get too worried.
And it's off.
Some people call you friends. I
Radiant
call
are
you
scanning.
co-stars.
In go!
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
steel.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's not that funny.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ha! Regeneration!
Dire are scanning.
Get some!
Want to see what we do for fun around here?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Kills you! Ha! Welcome back!
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under
Shadow
attack.
Demon.
Dire's
You're
top
but a
tower
shadow
is
of
under
the
attack.
demon fleet I put down.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Coming in.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Good try, little bro.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Boom! There it goes.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Get a bit caught up there?
The devil to pay. You're a frosty name.
Not my fault they don't duck. Well, I could have been invisible.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Back to four. You don't have the sand.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Do it with flair.
Kishi meow meow, kishi meow meow meow.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Flair's here.
Dire are scanning.
It's more for fun than sport.
Back so soon. Down with the ship.
Knackered.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Easier than shutting hearts.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Immortality!
Incoming!
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Boom! There it goes!
Radiant are scanning.
Hands off the merchandise.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Get a bit caught up here. Hey, I'm easily distracted. For the record, I did hit the tree.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. middle tower is under attack.
I could smell those fakes a mile away.
I won't know what it's like.
Incoming!
Bounty!
Double damage!
Dire are scanning.
Bounty!
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
My heart is
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Here's
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Barracks has fallen.
homing in.
Radiant's courier has been killed. top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
You make a right pincushion.
Are we the idiots?
Money and bones, money and bones.
Dire victory.
Whoa.
10
It's that
seconds
time
remaining.
again. It's Dota 2 Ireland
5
on a
seconds
Saturday
remaining.
night. Team Random versus Misprint Esports Division 2. It's an elimination game. And these two teams could not stop yapping in the lobby chat. I'm expecting a lot of all chat, a lot of tips
Radiant
going through
team
this
ban.
game. I think these players know each other fairly well. But we're into the draft here. If you
10
are looking
seconds
for
remaining.
the rest of the Division 1 game that's currently being played
5
between Wong's
seconds
Bakery and
remaining.
Business Mices, I have been told that potentially Maniac will be streaming those on his
Dire
channel.
team pick.
I couldn't tell you what the name of that is. You'd have to harass him
Radiant
in the
team
Discord.
pick.
Maybe he'll post it, or maybe he won't stream it at all anyway. You're gonna have to work that out for yourself. But
Dire team
I've been
ban.
asked to cast this series, and hopefully this is gonna be a fun game. So we are
Dire team
straight
ban.
up snap firing on the first pick once again. It is a bit ridiculous that hero keeps getting through here and then seemingly goes completely uncontested throughout the game that it's in. Hopefully this team's got something to figure
10
out
seconds remaining.
in terms of a counter. Something planned, but
5
potentially.
seconds remaining.
And since this is Div 2, we could see this on the Pods 4 of the Snapfire. Lich, I mean, is okay against it. Once you get the Spire going, if the Snapfire commits and cookies in, you can set up the Spire combo. But otherwise, just a strong laning support here for Team Random's first pick. In the meantime, running down some time on the bans here. Who have we still got in the pool?
Radiant
So,
team ban.
as opposed, I keep bringing this up on the stream, so I will keep making it as a statement. Drow and SF completely untouched through the draft, not picked, not banned. Div 2 does not care about these two heroes. Div 1, you will see these heroes picked or banned basically every game.
10 seconds remaining.
So yeah, I mean, we're just going to see
5
some more
seconds
interesting
remaining.
heroes. I'm expecting maybe we see a life stealer considered for Team Random into the Snapfire. That's something that some of the other teams we've seen in the last
Radiant
week
team
have
pick.
been favoring. With the Spectre ban out though, that potentially signals to me that maybe they are thinking about picking up this Drow or SF.
Dire team pick.
I'm sorry to keep you
But
all
instead it
waiting.
will be the Ringmaster, so a solid save support, not great into Snapfire because of all the AoE damage. So a little bit of an odd direction for Team Random to go in.
10 seconds remaining.
But as always, yeah, it could just be a comfort pick.
5
Maybe
seconds
they're playing it
remaining.
for the lane. We'll just have to wait and see how this unfolds.
Dire team pick.
Primal Beast
Radiant team pick.
and
Drow
Drow are the heroes of choice for Misprint Esports. I like it a lot. You know, finally we're getting to see some Div 2 Drow action.
10 seconds remaining.
Primal Beast looks a little small, don't you think, in the
5
draft screen?
seconds remaining.
He's like half the size he usually is, right? I gotta fit him in the little spot for himself somehow. So far, Misprint's draft already looking pretty nicely rounded. Maybe we'll look for melee support to set up the Drow lane. They could consider the Undying, which we've seen recently in the past. The Tusk is available, which is a pretty strong lane. Clockwork we saw in the Div 1 game that we just watched looked pretty strong. So there's plenty of melee supports available.
Team pick.
Brewmaster is the pickup for Team Random. Not a hero we see a lot of, especially not into Drow Ranger. think Drow usually has a pretty good time of killing the Brewlings. But potentially this
10
Brewmaster can put in the
seconds
work,
remaining.
controlling up these team fights, disabling the Snapfire or the Drow,
5 seconds remaining.
and isn't too scared of the Snapfire damage because he can just pop into the split. There you go.
Dire
We'll need to
team
follow this up with some kind of ranged core, and it will be the Necrophos, which is the carry hero, assumedly. Although, I suppose it can be flexed to mid in a pinch. Decent versus the Drow because of the Ghost Shroud against 2 strength heroes. So I
10
think you're pretty
seconds
happy with this
remaining.
Necrophos pick here. And because Misprint have already
5
locked
seconds
in their
remaining.
carry, there's no danger really of them picking up a Muerta unless they decide to run some crazy mid Muerta strategy. And you know, anything can happen in these games. So let's not rule it out just yet, but we'll make ourselves aware.
Dire team ban.
Night Stalker instead is the pick of choice. Just get on top of this Necrophos or this Brewmaster with the AoE silence. Don't let them get their important spells off. Provide the vision for the Drow in the fights and the Snap ult. I'm liking this. It looks like the Snap
10 seconds
is
remaining.
a support, so we will most likely see the Primal
5
Beast in the
seconds
mid lane,
remaining.
which I think opens up Team Random to pick kind of whatever they want in this mid lane. Potentially they will want a catch hero,
Radiant team ban.
so a Puck or a Spirit type hero here for Team Random, I'm expecting. In terms of Misprint Esports, they are most likely looking for a +5 hero. And they could just pick a save support against the Scythe. Obviously, Ringmaster's already
10
taken.
seconds remaining.
If they play Oracle, it's maybe playable.
5 seconds remaining.
Shadow Demon Bandouts, the other one that's reasonably notable. And there's also the Undying still, which also we mentioned earlier about laning with the Drow. You can get the Tombstone
Dire
save
team
potentially, so I think that's something they can consider here. The Tomb hit, I suppose, is just the ranged heroes on Team Random, nothing really specifically good at hitting the Tomb. Misprint choosing to
10
ban out the
seconds remaining.
Ursa, so assuming it's a mid Necro in fact, banning out some carry
5
heroes.
seconds remaining.
Just running down the clock a bit here. As this last ban, I mean, maybe they're just discussing, oh, what is it? Is it a carry Necrophos? Are we still scared of certain carries into the Drow matchup? Do we need to ban Faceless Void? Potentially. Is something they could be scared of here for the Drow matchup.
Radiant team ban.
This Slark is their ban of choice, which is a little bit crazy to me. But potentially there's a Slark specialist on Misprint.
Ten seconds remaining.
Blink's
Dire
absolutely
team
begging for a Darkseer pick. Oracle is in fact banned out by Team Random. Potentially they're listening to the stream. Hello, Team Random. Or potentially I'm just really good at guessing what's going through the minds of these players. Who knows? Ronadell Jr. reporting for duty as always. I don't think we're going to see a
10
Darkseer here.
seconds remaining.
Unfortunately for our number one Darkseer fan, Blinks, who
5 seconds
spends all
remaining.
day making crazy fan art about his favorite hero. 12 seconds left for this last pick for Misprint. Random is still assuming that
Radiant
they're
team
picking up a support here, and it will be the Undying. I think it makes the most sense here. The Tomb save is pretty great against the Necro Scythe. If you're saving the Tomb for that, their Tomb hit's not great. The lane is great with Drow. I think it's fits the best with their draft.
10 seconds remaining.
For Team Random, I mean, now they've got to make a choice a little
5
bit.
seconds remaining.
Their Tomb hit isn't great, like I said, and they have not got a lot of time either on this last pick. Assumedly picking a mid hero, but maybe they are picking a carry. They're gonna random. They're okay with 0 seconds left on the clock. They lock in the Morphling for Radin. I think Radin is the highest MMR player in the lobby, if I'm not mistaken. So this might be one of his specialist heroes that has snuck through the pool. I do think it's a pretty good morph game. The Night Stalker maybe can cause it some issues, but if he's proficient on the hero, it's a scary one for Misprint, I think. Two relatively well balanced drafts, I'd say, going into this game. We will have to see how the lanes turn out. I think the lanes are most likely going to look Misprint Esports favored. So if they are able to snowball those, then potentially that is their way through to this game. As I am subsequently joined after the draft by Blinks himself. Thank you, Blinks, for joining me. Hello.
Hello, Irish Dota and Andy.
I'll turn you up a little bit. And we'll sneak you onto the stream. Usually you're not allowed, but because everyone's busy watching the football, I think we can get you some time on the stream.
We made it. It was carefully planned. What have I missed?
Is it a feed?
We haven't missed much here. The teams just exited the base. I think the draft went relatively evenly in my opinion. I think the Misprint Esports lanes are looking pretty strong.
Yeah, for sure. Who's their pos 5? Is this a pos 5 snap or Undying?
I would hope it's
Undying, right?
Undying with the Drow, and then it's Snap Night Stalker lane, I believe.
Not too familiar.
Does it tingle?
Huh? Mexican standoff here.
Yeah, although one team's smoked, so I don't know.
30
No,
seconds.
it's
to
Ooh.
a little bit of a go out here on the first blood. Lots of nukes being dropped onto Hate, who does drop first. They even get the Ringmaster follow up. Flipper is looking to go down. Akeem will find that kill. Starts popping his regen stacks, so he's gonna, slither away on his Necrophos.
Yeah, nice little 2 kills there for Misprint. They're going to be happy with that. They lose Primal, but I think you take that.
First blood gold goes to the Drow. Not too shabby on your carry. Just get the Drow a little bit ahead in the lane already, as if it's not an Undying lane.
Yeah, she's going to be happy getting the Blades of Attack out now for the Falcon Blade. She's going to be hitting that a bit more.
A little bit of a clash for the carry. He's trying to trade place here. Radin, has he realised that he's being hit? Okay.
Maybe tapped out into Spotify there, but came back in time. This is a pos 5 Primal.
Yeah, you're right, Blinks. It's mid-snap. What the hell is going on here? What is this good?
They did this against us actually, and it did so much that it wasn't even funny.
I mean, it's already off to a strong start here. Flipper finding a courier. Flipper known for playing maybe some of these, like being quite a prominent support as part of his team's teamfight lineup. Like the Pugner dealing a lot of damage is the one that comes to mind the most. So maybe this Primal's along the same vein for him. Bot lane Fiercest Warrior on this Undying. Doesn't look like he's going to survive this against the Radin Morph. There's Lich supplying a lot of nukage down in this bot lane early before the Night Stalker really has anything going for him.
Yeah, they don't have a whole lot of burst for this Morphling in this lane. I think it's kind of an okay lane for Morph. You can get out the magic wand and basically be permanently full HP.
Yeah, do you think this swapping this primal up here was worth not having the snap in the pos 4 for the burst damage? As Flipper will drop to the poison.
I'm not sure if Flipper usually plays the pos 4 or 5. I think this is just he's their 5 player and so he's going up there. But I do think the Undying might have been a bit stronger with the Drow.
Yeah, I tend to agree. But we'll see if they can make it work. I mean, once they get to the first nighttime in a couple of minutes, potentially then they can look to dive under the tower with the tombstone against the morph. Might be successful. Flipper does manage to just stomp all over the top lane and might set up a kill for his drow onto strong pants, but Mighty Karma not interested.
Definitely would have got him there. Yeah, just walked forward, but maybe thought he was going to die to that last hit. That's a bit sad.
I mean, yeah, happy enough leaving him on low health like this. He can't approach the wave.
Yeah, that is also true.
Little cheeky peek over the mid lane. They're pretty even here, I think, for now. But,
yeah,
Snap really starts
Necro.
shining at 15 minutes, right?
Yeah, well, when Snap gets to 6, it's basically a guaranteed kill mid. But Necro may be one of the heroes that can survive against it. There's a lot of mayhem going on here in the side lanes.
High kill game. Flipper might be the next to fall to the blood magic here from the Ringmaster. Fiercest Warrior taking a point in the Soul Rep to try and get a surprise burst onto Radin's Morph, but this Morphling looking very strong now in this lane.
Yeah, once Morph gets a few levels here, I mean, he just hides behind the tower and heals up with the stick. But yeah, Drow going down top. This lane.
Yeah, this
already
probably support can't really save the Drow, really.
No, very aggressive support hero. I will say, it did look very good when he played it against us. He got a lot done in kind of the mid-game. Maybe go on to Undying
Might
here.
be forced to drop the tomb. Hops the fruit. He's still sitting on the point. Not, they're just kind of out trading Radin for a little bit, but he's still a Morphling. Then finally drops the tomb. Not sure if this was the right order of play here, but it does secure No Brain the kill at least onto the Lich. Top lane, more action. Mighty Karma, he's going to get whipped, but he has a big stick, so he will survive this one.
I think you're going to need to get up like a double cam, like a split cam of each of these lanes, I think.
We got some technology
that
that works, Blinks. You know, maybe
Obs with
grand finals.
Nice.
We'll hire some of the
observing with 2 keyboards.
The EWC observers. We can get those on the side lanes. Yeah, the big whip on Drow once again under the tower. It's just so much burst damage out from this Ringmaster. Maybe could use some raindrops or something. You think, Blinks? Something like that.
Possibly. This whip does so much damage in the lane. I mean,
it's only 2 points.
Brewmaster as well. Yeah, like, was it 280 damage?
280 with 2 points. That's like a level 4 spell for most heroes.
It is kind of crazy. And it's a disable at that.
Kisses come out like you said in the mid, but the Snapwire is too low. Just gets scythed up by Akeem.
Yeah, this is what I was kind of wondering. This Necro hero, maybe one of the only heroes that's not going to die to this if he plays his cards right, you know. Got that constant heal up and kind of out sustain the harass from the snap. But yeah, very nice turnaround there.
Radiant Core's sitting top of the CS charts, apart from this poor old Brewmaster who maybe is not feeling too bad. Should we take a peek at the net worth? Yeah, not too bad on him. I think the kills have been favouring him a little bit in this lane. The Drow actually almost similar net worth to the Primal in this lane up here as bot lane. Go out onto Nobrain's Night Stalker, but because it's nighttime he wanders away with the extra move speed. Now turn with Fissus Warrior's Tombstone. Radin's going to take the 325 gold, but Fissus Warrior will take the Lich as a trade, but I mean, it's more kills for Radin. He just keeps trading out here. As we do lose Maitukama once again in the top lane. Nobrain is looking for this void out of the tree line. Desperately looking for Radin to come over here.
Gonna go down to Noaji here.
He finds him, but he doesn't press it in time. He gets fogged by the trees. And Radin will be fine.
Dire are scanning.
So a nice try there from the Night Stalker, but this is really feeling like Morph's getting away with too much here.
Yeah, Morph's having a really nice lane, and I think, like, they have decent heroes against it. They have the Night Stalker, the Silenced, you know, but Night Stalker not having the best game.
He's third on net worth, but I think everyone's just not having great games.
Yeah. I'm not sure about the Drow matchup. I think the Drow against the Morphling is quite good, but... Oh.
Flipper almost gets a kill on Big D. But Akeem is here, maybe with another side stack.
Yeah. Nice and easy.
Bot lane then make it go with the silence out onto the morph, but he's got the strength morph going off. He's just working his way up onto the Undying. Surges forward, now Lich is in trouble, steps up a bit too close to the nighttime Night Stalker.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Some Div 2 tomfoolery going on here, perhaps.
Yeah, you think that's the case? I mean, I like this Morphling. I'm pretty sure you might be able to correct me, but I think Radin's the highest MMR player in the game by quite a lot, right?
Is he? I'm not too familiar, to be honest. He could be. I can get it up here actually on the Dota 2 Ireland website.
Yeah, shout outs to Niall, thank you. Get a few stats in as Nobrain is pulled under the tower. It's another kill for this Morphling, killing spree for him. Flipper tries to onslaught through out of the gate, but it's way too late to save that one.
Is under attack.
Okay, so Radin is 7k. Yeah, he is the highest.
Yeah, it's almost Div 1 level MMR, but we'll see. I think the averages are maybe slightly more similar as Snapfire. Humbly Foxy doesn't quite connect all of them onto Akeem. Flipper looking to clean up though. I don't think he's got this one. If he realizes that's a Necrophos who's just healed all the way up to full basically. Might steal some CS here first. Gets the stun out. It's in time for Humbly Foxy to jump on top. They get the shotgun blast. But meanwhile, bot, the trades continue. Radin, another kill for him. Nobrain chasing desperately for a kill, but has no silence. And the nuke's not coming off as top lane. They pop the split. They find Maitukama again under the tower. This Drow has no game.
There is too much happening this game.
Yeah, it's too much and it's happening on top of the Drow Ranger mostly. I really think it was a misstep not to give her the Undying lane. It's meant that both side lanes here for Misprint are going pretty awry. This Warrior under the tower drops the tomb, but the Lich ult's there and they've got the burst damage to take the Undying out pretty quick before they can get the damage out from him onto the Lich, who is just battling up against the Night Stalker. Maybe stalls him enough here for Radin to get the secure on the kill under the tower. Meanwhile, again, these simultaneous moves, Blinks, we're just not possible to catch them.
Yeah, we can't catch everything.
They find Strong Pants with no ult. His pants are down, but the cookie is off the mark. Might be enough space for Brewmaster to turn this one around, in fact. He's got a Midas flying out. Will he Midas a creep before he goes? There's no creeps around. He sidesteps the scatter blast. He's going to get the kill on Humbly Foxy. Then he's living. He's running away.
I think they're gonna kill them both.
I can't believe it. Fist's Warrior's coming in, but he's got no tombstone to speak of. And out comes the unicycle Blinks. They're really rubbing that one in. What a play from this Brewmaster. Strong Pants.
Yeah.
They're looking
Strong
for more here,
Pants.
Blinks. He does just instantly feed, so maybe that's a bit of Caster's Curse.
Well, okay.
Or maybe that's just the Flipper Primal Beast stomping on them. But nice Ringmaster ult comes through under the tower. It's going to find the kill onto one. Fiercest Warrior next up on the queue pops the stick. Out comes a second dagger, but into No Brain walks the Ringmaster. And I don't think the dagger's quite going to be enough here. He might have another one. He's got a
he
whip
really
coming.
wants this.
Guess is wrong on the dagger, unfortunately.
Yeah, Bird Bulls for it, but gets away with that.
I don't think we're done here,
Literally
Blinks.
just coming up here, I think.
I'm not gonna need another.
Oh,
At least No Brain has a blink dagger. He can get away with this one. Fiercest Warrior will not.
Hage on the Lich did swing back. He was about to throw that Chain Frost out, but
Really?
blinked out. Yeah,
I mean,
blinked out
lucky,
just
I
in time
suppose.
there.
Still many heroes up in this top, but yeah, I'll let you have some analysis, Blinks. Fill me in.
No, I was just gonna say Strong Pants is the second highest on this team at 6k MMR. With
That would make a lot of sense. Up to the high ground, Strong Pants goes. Immediately loses his support though. Can they burst him before he gets the ult off? Nice stun from Flipper. They chain stun the Brewmaster, so that's one kill. Akeem is in. He gets the scythe onto the Snapfire. Big MMMD. He's going to go into the box, but he's still going to drop to the urn as Akeem. Can he 1v3 here?
Does he have his push routes? No,
He's got
I guess
nothing
not.
left.
Yeah. Thought he could take on the world there, but could just about take on the old granny on the lizard.
He was looking confident, and then, I mean, I think the big factor there was Brewmaster getting bursted. It was nicely executed from Misprint.
Yeah, for sure.
He'll be straight back
if
to
Brew
it
got
though,
the
with
ult
his
up
ult
there, it's,
ready to go. He might just look for Fiercest Warrior immediately. Flipper's going to try and save him. He might just pop the split here, and he will. Flipper can't quite get the ult off in time, and so may pay with his life. It's a slow one. He's going to try for the TP, but the lift is there from the Pandas.
Yeah. I mean, Strong Pants playing very well in this Brewmaster. Very quick with that that lift on the blue panda. Obviously plays this hero quite a lot.
Yeah, some micro skills.
Yeah, this Morphling is kind of shaping up to be a bit of a problem. Like I said, the draw is very good against this hero. If you know, I can see him dying in fights to Night Stalker blinking on him with the silence and the drow hitting from the back.
It certainly looks doable, especially with the control they have on Misprint, but the control they have on Team Random is also strong. They find Humbly Foxy's Snapfire in the jungle.
Yeah, playing together very well.
There's
The
smoke
two supports
ganking this
recognizing.
Here, Blinks,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's not a lot of burst damage on these two heroes, but they find him fully Agimorph. Do they have the damage? They just have enough there. It looked very close.
Yeah, that blood grenade might have been the difference actually.
And the team
It looked
all
like
respond.
they threw one out.
Yeah, it did look very close. It potentially was the difference maker. Flipper trying his luck into this Strong Pants Brewmaster. He's looking to secure a grab on him with the ult if he can, but the Brew is so fast with the blue form. Cookie comes through. Is it enough? He finds the grab.
I get him.
Fires behind with the kisses to come through, but the kisses are pressed a little slowly, and they're not quite connecting here. Strong Pants if he makes it out of this one as well. Okay, No Brain flies in as the Night Stalker. He gets the Void to secure the kill. Now looking for a support as well. Lich with the Chain Frost. It's bouncing through, but it bounces back onto the backline, so it's not going to bounce too much onto Flipper, but with Radin teleporting in, he can supply the damage they need. Akeem maybe wants a scythe stack off of Humbly Foxy again. If they can find the catch here. Looks like it's a disengage for both teams.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah,
is
they're
under
gonna get
attack.
out there. Very unlucky chain frost bounces from the Lich there actually.
Not that
Just
they
went
were really needed,
straight to the
but
snap from the back.
Radiant's
yeah.
middle tower
I
is
I
under
think
attack.
yeah, well, if it caught the Night Stalker to the tower there, they maybe get him. I think, but yeah, straight back snap, no creeps. I was gonna say something that's completely gone out of my head.
So, we've moved from the top side of the map to the bot side of the map now, with 8 heroes down here. Snap will leave. Okay, they're spreading out a bit to fix the lanes. But they did just
Okay,
smoke up. They're looking for something here, and it might be strong pants. It's a tough kill.
Scanning.
Yeah, I mean this fucking brewmaster here
They're
running about the
gating.
place. He's so
Dire's
quick.
middle tower
They're
is
actually
under
going to look for the
attack.
morph, but he's so far back here. I don't think that smoke will even be able to reach down there.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
No, I think this is a bit of a lost cause. Night Stalker's going in very deep though.
Yeah, he is.
Maybe feeling himself a little bit here. Is it? Will he go for it? Is the question.
Without the ult, I don't think he can solo here. And there's no blink dagger
No.
yet on Flipper.
Ringmaster and Lich also very close. The whole team actually sitting there. Yeah, maybe lucky he didn't spot Morphling there.
Yeah, self bait potentially.
Radiant's
But for
bottom
now,
tower is
it
under
might
attack.
still be a self bait as Necros initiates with the shard. They throw the nice little drop into the air. Flipper tries to distract them, but the split comes out first. The kisses from the side basically hit nothing. Maybe a little damage onto the Necrophos there. And with the Brew ult still running, they are going to chase down these stragglers. Flipper does get the onslaught off. The rock is flying through. It does just enough to keep him stunned up for the Fire Panda.
Dire's
And Night
turret
Stalker
is
flying
under
around on the
attack.
backside looking for an opening. Doesn't look like there is
Um,
one. He'll find one on the Brewmaster with no ult left. He's still a tanky and farmed Brewmaster. The tomb is dropped. Morph's going to choose to focus it as they find the side kill straight onto the Undying. A little bit of a bonus feed from Fiercest Warrior potentially there.
Yeah, it's kind of looking like the side of Team Random just playing together and a bit more coordinated than Misprint. You know, they have a lot of control, a lot of catch, and they have a lot of damage to back it up. It just seems to be a bit too much at the moment.
One thing they do have going for them is the Drow is actually catching up on farm. Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't
I
feel
was
like
gonna
she
say,
should
can we
be able
see-
to in this kind of game where she's not shown on a lane for quite a while, but she's managed to catch up towards the Morphling a little bit.
Yeah, like, I mean, Dro is the win condition here. Like I say, in fights, you want to really get on top of this Morph Sans and let Dro go to town.
Speaking
And,
of getting on top and silencing, they're on top of the Necrophos. Flipper looking for the follow-up stun, but again, he just can't quite get there with the onslaught. Fiercest Warrior, meanwhile, battering this poor Ringmaster, but Strong Pants is there to defend his support. Gonna fight in, splits on cooldown for 10 more seconds, and he does have the Axe to follow with it. Can they get into this fight? They're just delaying so long. The tomb is dropped once again just at the end of the fight. It's a little bit of free gold for the Radiant side.
It was nearly looking like it could have been nice when the tomb went down there. If the tomb went down a bit earlier, might have been better.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I'm not sure about the Guardian Greaves on Undying here either.
When I saw the mech earlier, I thought about bringing it up, and I thought, oh, there's too much action going on. No Brain jumps onto the Ringmaster, onto the unicycle he goes.
Oh,
Some nice driving around the curves as well there from Big MD.
this unicycle has to be the most tilting spell to just watch this guy zoom away from you like that.
He makes a little bell noise as well.
Yeah,
So I think that's probably the worst part. But yeah, I mean, what a
I
silly
think so.
hero.
It's pretty funny.
Dire's top tower is
Continued
under
net worth
attack.
lead here for the Radiant side.
Yeah,
And-
but mind you, not by too much. 6k, it feels like it should be higher. It feels
does,
like they have
yeah.
been running away with the game a bit more than they actually have. Still
well-
very winnable for Misprint here.
Mighty Karma, he died a lot during the laning stage. He might start dying in the mid game as they're now choosing to seek and hunt him on his Ancients. They're pushing forward Radin. He's not done here, but he gets jumped on by No Brain. The silences onto him, but there's just no follow-up damage. The kisses again, they're slow to come through. Radin just heals up through it with the stick. And now Strong Pants, he finds Humbly Foxy Snapfire on the side of the tower. Radin's up to the high ground. He's trying to kill the support Primal Beast. And he will get it with the stolen onslaught. Team wipe blinks.
Very close to getting the morph there actually on Flipper. If he had the onslaught out of the ulti would have had him, I think. But yeah, it feels really bad for Joe to be dying there. You know, just before the Ags as well. I think what was he one part off?
Yeah, just the.
He was about
the staff
halfway
of
there, I
Wizardry.
think, to that part. But yeah, it's very sad. And yeah, just making the better moves on the side of Team Random. Now, it is worth saying that Team Random are, I think, the top seed in Div 2, bar 2nd to June's, I think. So, quite
there's Imprint
skilled players
Esports
on
as
the side
well,
of Random.
Top tower is under attack.
who are actually the top seed, right? They got a buy.
But I meant top seed. I meant like MMR wise,
Oh,
like
MMR,
average MMR.
okay, yeah,
I
I
should have
see, I
said,
see.
yeah, maybe I should have used a different term. But
Yeah, certainly one of the stronger teams on paper.
absolutely. Well, you can see it in the way that this Brewmaster's playing. I mean, really taking the game by the horns and just rolling with it. You know, constantly running at them, making plays. He's doing quite a lot for his team. 93%.
That's a lot.
I'm not
higher
sure I
than
agree with
thought.
that,
Yeah,
but-
I think there's not enough belief here from Gabe.
Well, Night Stalker, I suppose, is famously a hero that doesn't play too well from behind, right? And the same could be said for Primal.
Yeah, and for
albeit
Drow.
it's pos 5, but yeah.
That's a tough
not,
one,
Yeah, Drow,
but
not
they
a super flash farming hero. But
They have damage though. They've got the kisses. We can see it does enough damage. I think they just need to get the kisses off while, Radin is stunned by the primer. It feels like the kisses are coming in reaction rather than like as a coordinated move.
yeah, have they got the blink out in Prime yet?
Dire's top
I know he
tower
was
is
going
under
for it.
attack.
He's not going for it.
Oh, he
he's got
switched.
drums instead.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
They've got the Night Stalker blink. Maybe they think that's enough of an initiation as he blinks onto the Ringmaster. Nice hypnotize onto 2 from him. As Radin finds Humbly Foxy at the start of the fight on the side here, so there will be no Snapfire kisses here. Doesn't look like there's anything left here. I forgot there was a Necro in this game. He's just been wandering around with his Radiance farming up. Turns up for a
Yeah,
sight
and
with his
has-
boots of travel.
As his BKB now, I mean, that's a really hard ass to kill this Necro with this BKB. Yeah, it's slipping further and further away from the side of Misprint here. I would have liked to have seen the blink on this Primal. I feel like the blink grab Morphling into kisses is a guaranteed kill, like every time. If they just smoked up together and looked for him, but the drums. What's he building next? He's got the
He is building into the blink.
Ring of
Blink
Tarask
next.
built up. He's going for blink now. Okay.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Hopefully he gets there. Could be too little, too late. But Butterfly builds up on Morph now.
Top tower is under
Yeah, it
attack.
looks like they're gonna head
Against
towards
Draw
the
Ranger,
Roche.
I don't love the Butterfly, but honestly, it's a really, really good item again on Morph.
Of course, marksmanship pierces defenses.
Yeah.
So I'm
would
assuming that
have
means
liked
if
to
it's
seen a
evasion, right?
Scadi or something, but yeah.
Yeah, big fights breaking out. Mighty Karma is on the side, able to get some attacks off uncontested. The Radiant heroes just aren't in position, and Radin will be killed. And
Okay.
potentially the reason why the heroes aren't in position is because there's some connection issues here for the Lich.
Seems so. This is what I was talking about with this Draw Ranger into the Morphling. I mean, you saw how quickly he dies if Sheriff's just able to get a few hits off. She procs that marksmanship and Morph just loses half his health. I mean, it's a really tough matchup, you know, if you can't get on top of this draw.
Yeah, do we think Strong Pants? I mean, he's got no ult still. It's 26 seconds on cooldown.
I think he can die here. The blink is cooldown as well.
Does
He
he
has
kill,
got a zombie on him.
Does he kill Fizz's warrior? Because there's a stolen tombstone. There's a bunch of
Ooh.
zombies on the Dire team.
Wait.
It's Morphling stolen
Oh,
tombstone.
Morphling's tombstone.
Yeah.
Ooh. Now this changes
his
things.
nukes are on cooldown, but he's going to live a little while. In fact, Necfrost is actually here. He's got popped the BKB. He's now looking to turn this around. Where the hell did he come from, Blinks?
I couldn't even see the Necro,
yeah,
was he?
I have no idea where he was. He's going to pop the
he was in his shard.
This makes a lot more sense to why Brewmaster was just bumbling in with no ultimate. And now they're chasing for more. The kisses come through. The cookies off the mark. And the hits are off the mark because he's in the Ghost Shroud. There's no nuke left. It just feels like these critical spells keep missing for Misprint. I think, Blinks, Necro was in his shard.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think he was traveling, yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Easy to miss.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Lich is here now, all.
Yep,
I'm here, guys, don't worry, I'm here to help.
Humbly Foxy, what the hell is this move?
This is a little bit insane.
That's a suicide.
Is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I mean,
Maybe
no
overestimating the power there. But,
yeah, you might be a Snapfire,
Dire's
but
middle tower is under attack.
you've got about half the net worth of this Necrophos. Big MD blinks in and then does nothing. A crazy go in. The Brewmaster drops a rock on Mighty Car. That's about it.
Yeah, the blink into the instant confusion. It's
I
a
mean,
classic.
Maybe bake some BKBs that they don't
Aura.
have. I don't think any of them have one. Yeah, that's definitely.
Or a blink, says Fiercest Warrior. I think he's right.
Done, everyone.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
I mean there is the 18k lead, but I think there's life in
God, it's a
Misprint
lot.
yet.
Yeah, I think because their heroes have this innate damage, like the Drown, the Snapfire, they're never gonna not have the damage to kill a core. But these cores are hard to kill. Like, it's 3 of the hardest to kill cores in the game, I think. They're gonna contest the Roche though. They pop the Night Stalker ult, they have the vision, and the tomb is dropped in the pit. Roche bashes up Flipper. As Necro looks to get involved, but he's silenced up, has to pop the BKB to get away from Maitukama. Radin's in, onto the support here. Flipper and Nobrain sharing the Lich ult. He's sharing it with his team on the backside. As Radin surges over onto Flipper, the stolen primal spells used purposefully. And Akeem, I mean, Big MD, once again, with the aura blink in, he's providing the vision for his team. He doesn't quite get any spells off to survive, though. A Strong Pants, they're not coming back on cooldown, sets up for a scythe, and back to the Roche pit they go.
Just gonna say it's a nice disengage there from Misprint after getting that kill on the Ringmaster. Undying maybe feeling a bit left out there. Guys.
It's looking pretty hard. Blinks, I'm going to show the graph in a second. What are we predicting the win probabilities down to at this point?
I think it's Gabe's giving them like 97% or something. So.
97, okay, let's have a look. You're bang on the money, Blinks, as always. 97%.
Dire's bottom tower.
Yeah, they don't
Team
call me
random.
Blinks for nothing.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Back to a bit of a stalemate on the map here. Seems like even with Aegis in tow, Radin doesn't want to push the high ground too much without a pick.
Yeah, and you know this is the
They're
playoffs,
gonna
so
find
maybe a
no
wise
brand.
choice.
Quick blink away, gets away from the strong pants brewmaster, the cookie to try and save Flipper, but he's just gonna commit his life to do not much here. Kisses come through with no follow-up either. They don't hit on anything. Strong pants with the ult popped further into the base, now looking to solo the Night Stalker. Cookie to save him. Mighty Karma gonna lay into the Brewlings now.
Under attack.
It's a lot of damage out from the Drow onto these Brewlings. Silence up onto Akeem. He has to pop the BKB. There's still a lot of physical damage coming through, so he's safe with the box. Reconvening here, Radin looking to hit the tomb. Has to surge away from the enemy team. Fizz's Warrior blinks forward. Maybe looking to drop the Flesh Golem onto Radin, slow him up, but he's instead losing his life. Radin drops very low in a couple of attacks there, but turns onto No Brain, and now Mighty Karma way out of position, way up ahead of his team. Gets cleaned up by the overwhelming regeneration on this Radiant side.
Dire's
Yeah,
bottom
well
tower
that's
is
an
under
example of the marksmanship, you know.
bottom tower.
He's Morph all base armor.
And Morphling with the Stolen Silence, he maybe thinks he's got too fast fingers there and gives up the Aegis.
Kind of think Joe needed to buy back and go for it there, I think.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
Might have been the opportunity for it. Instead, they're looking to burst him under the Night Stalker Silence here. They drop a bunch of ults on him, but into the box he goes. He's perfectly fine. The Scythe follows through, doesn't quite get a kill, but the Skull chasing the Primal Will. Nobrand does manage to clean up the Necrophos while his BKB was on cooldown, but Mighty Karma, can he 1v1 up against Radin? Not without any help. And Radin just clicking away under the towers with the lifesteal, with the Morph. He's completely fine. Buyback from Humbly Foxy.
Another Aura Blink.
Is under attack.
Or a blink from Bigums.
Okay.
Can he survive this one? The kisses, they're just not connecting blinks. The Humbly Foxy Snapfire just off the mark here. As Strong Pants up into the fountain. Bigum D is thinking about just doing another Aura Blink, but there's a zombie cancelling it.
Has been killed.
Fiercest Warrior, an even bigger zombie trying to cancel it.
Dire's
I mean, I feel like this game should be over, but Misprint
They're
holding
playing
on
it
by a
out.
thread here.
Yeah, there's 50 seconds on the Drow respawn.
Oh,
The
no.
Yules dodged out on this cookie attempt from the snap. And I don't think they're going to get their heroes respawned in time here.
I think that's all she wrote, and GG's called from Flipper on the side of Misprint. I think back to the drawing board for Misprint here. Maybe rethink the strategy a bit. I think there was just a few too many like uncoordinated goes and spells missed and not hitting anyone or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like they weren't really warmed up here for this game. But maybe now they can, with some drafts, switch around, find their footing in Game 2, which we will be bringing you to you shortly after a small break. Ladies and gentlemen, and others, welcome back to Dota 2 Ireland. It's game 2 of this series between Team Random and Misprint Esports, and we are already solidly into the draft.
10
Blinks, I'm
seconds
seeing a lot of repeat heroes here.
Yeah, I've been watching this here, like pulling out the Snapfire again for Misprint. You know, it didn't go so well game one. They're wanting to run it back. I mean, his hero's busted. They did ban out the morphing this time, and picking up the Necro for themselves here. So kind of denying that from Team Random. Team Random go over these same two supports, Ringmaster, Lich. I mean, they worked out very well the last time. Ringmaster, the saves had a lot of impact, and kind of dominate the lane as well. Go for Rubik.
It's a pretty nice Rubik game, right? You've got the Snapfire spells to steal, the Jakiro spells to steal, maybe even the Scythe at some point.
Yeah, I believe this Jakiro is pretty nice. Does this mean it's a Rubik mid? Must be, right?
I guess so, yeah. They've already got their two supports, so...
I don't hate it.
I mean, it's...
Feels like It's like a hero that can lane well into the Necro if this goes mid. I feel this Necro and Snap can kind of both flex the mid position a bit.
Yeah.
Snap can always end up pos 3, pos 4, pos 5. Fuck, I mean, you could probably put this hero pos 1 if you want.
They do end up picking the Shadow Fiend into the Necrophos Snapfire. How do you feel about that? I think people are picking the Necro up because it's decent into the Shadow Fiend, right?
Yeah, it seems a bit, like I suppose like this here does shred Necro if he's not got the Ghost Shroud up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a comfort pick for Radin. Maybe he just likes this hero. I'm not too familiar with the player. The Morph is banned out. We saw he was Grandmaster in that hero, so maybe
strong player.
Shadow Fiend's just another comfort pick. I feel like this hero can do okay if it has a good lane. It's maybe relying on that. We'll see. And the Sand King picked up.
It's not something we see
melee
often very much.
Yeah, this is gonna. I presume this is Sand King offlane, but again, this could be a mid Sand King, pos 1 Necro, still.
Yeah, they remain flexible here for Misprint.
Very flexible.
Another nice ult for Rubik to potentially steal.
Yeah, that is true. Although it doesn't mean you have to really get in there on the Rubik. I'm sure the stun is very nice as well. I mean, I guess it's all nice for Rubik, right? The Sandstorm's got to be good. You could farm up on this hero with that. Into SF though, I feel like this lane probably shouldn't go very well for Sand King.
No,
I think like this hero destroys melee heroes. I'm not sure about the escape, but like generally.
Yeah, I really don't like the Sand King pick here.
Like
but we'll see.
Yeah, a
hero
hero that hasn't
like
been
damage,
particularly
right?
strong either. Yeah, I mean it does provide a lot of damage.
Like if their game plan is that random have basically 3 support heroes. If you can scythe the Shadow Fiend with some Sand King epicenter damage or some kisses, then maybe that's just the fight automatically won for their side, is what they're thinking.
Possibly.
And then the Sand King ult, even if he dies, it continues going on, right? So he can just suicide on top of the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, I do fear they don't have a lot of answer to Shadow Fiend turning around with BKB though, at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Is that the answer, Blinks? The sniper?
I fuck with this. I fuck with the sniper, but I'm not sure this is the answer. But it is certainly an answer. I'm no professional. I can't grade this just yet, but
they got a lot of frontline for it. At least they did just pick another support hero.
Right, this is interesting. So off lane Rubik is what we're seeing, and the mid lane Skyrath.
I mean, if Strong Pants,
and it is a mid lane Necro.
Strong Pants cast his spells like he did on the Brewmaster, but with a plethora of stolen spells. Like it, I mean, we're going to see him put on a show. I think, Blinks.
I think so. Yeah, I mean, really strong showing from him in game 1 on that Brewmaster. So, SF looking kind of fucking scary. Look at him. The big fucking wings. Jesus Christ, man. This guy looks terrifying. Yeah. Are they going to get sniped? That is the question.
Sniped? Well, a lot of their heroes are quite snipeable, honestly. I actually don't hate the sniper too much.
It is a good sniper game. I hate to say it. It seems like a pretty nice sniper game. I don't know how the side of random go high ground against a sniper in Sand King here. But like Misprint have one of the best turtling drafts I've seen in a long time, I think. I don't know how you break high ground against these heroes without getting pickoffs.
It's tough when you basically have no front line on Team Random. You just don't have any.
Yeah, you're pushed into Jakiro, Sand King, and the sniper. Do you know you got the Snapfire, then behind with kisses? I guess all will be revealed. I fuck with the sniper. I'm rooting for Sniper here. I don't know about you.
Big sniper fan? Yeah, I think I tend to agree.
I like this Sniper
I'd
hero.
like to see him shoot some gun.
I run,
It's a hill to climb though, with the rank differentiation, and maybe a bit scary after the enemy team win a game one convincingly like that. The mental aspect of the game might come into play.
Very true. Very true. It's all to be seen. But I mean, Sniper. If Sniper is a good game, I don't see how they really fight into this guy. But yeah,
30 seconds.
I'm kind of excited for this actually. It's cool drafts on both sides.
Yeah, something that you don't see every day. Bring a bit of fun to the Irish League, which is a very, very serious league, obviously.
Yeah. Team Twink on the side of random here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, yeah,
A little
sure.
bit.
Yeah.
The battle begins.
Yeah. So you're gonna standard 2-2 for the runes here. Just gonna trade.
Yeah, I'm not crazy
No
fast
big
blood
Mexican
fight.
standoff this time.
Yeah. And we will see how the lanes settle. We were a bit surprised by the laning duos they selected last game. Mid Skyrath blinks.
Yeah. To be honest, I am expecting this Skyrath to convincingly win this lane.
Yeah, into the Necro.
I think so, yeah. Not really a hero that Necro's going to be able to harass or trade with the Skyrath, you know. Kind of going to play for level 3 and then start spamming out the bolts, and I think Necro's just going to have to... he's going to struggle.
I was wondering here where the support for this Sand King is. They were attempting some kind of first blood play at top, but it looks like it just went horribly wrong for them.
Yeah. I'm unfortunate not to get that. We commit so much.
Especially into
What is this? Jakira's got 3 couriers?
3 couriers? What?
Yeah, look at it above the tier 1. He's got 3 couriers.
Oh,
Radiant's courier has
speaking
been
of couriers,
Is he hacking?
Fizz's Warrior is falling first to Radin in this lane, and like you said, the Sand King. I mean, it's going to be a tough lane for him. He does find the Sentry Ward. But how does he approach the creep wave? Radin's even aggroed it out of the Sandstorm here.
Yeah. I have to say, SF is very scary here to lane against with these Shadow Razors. And especially with the Lich, you know, you got the pull and you got the slow.
Yeah.
Like, makes them very easy to land. Yeah, he's gonna struggle in this lane though. He's gonna get creeps under the tower here, but can't even go for them.
Top lane, meanwhile, Matikama is plinking away at this Rubik.
Yeah, I'm not too sure that Random have the same kill potential that they had in game 1 up here. They can lift the sniper back, yeah, but I don't know if they really have enough to kill him with the Jakiro backing him up. I think he's going to relatively
chasing him
kind
down
of safe
here on
lane.
Flipper. Has the whip, but it doesn't quite connect there. And now it might be
Nice dodge.
Big MD that's in trouble. Flipper, another round of spells is coming up. Doesn't choose to use them in tandem though. Maybe a mistake here, but looks like he's going to have the damage regard. Ah, that neutral creep. The blasted neutral creep blinks. He just walks up and slaps him.
It's all gone rotten.
Yeah, and actually, Big MD throwing the blood grenade there as well to just reduce his HP, trying to, I suppose, secure that deny.
Very nice play there. Also very nice play. They suck Fierce's Warrior into Radin's Razes. But a nice stun from No Brain protects his support. Although with one more nuke here, No Brain, it looks like he's now paying the price.
Dire's courier has
Yeah,
been
this
killed.
lane is kind of untouchable. This Sand King Lich lane, especially now after the few kills.
In this mid lane, I mean, Necro's quite far ahead on CS here.
Yeah, Necro is winning the CS game here actually, and seems to be able to out-sustain this harass. Has the magic wand. Maybe with another level in the Skyrath, maybe he'll be able to get him. But
Stun up from no brain, just to get. I mean, it's a nice chunk of damage onto Radin near the tower here. Meanwhile,
yeah,
you're right.
kind of not letting this. Yeah,
The nukes are coming
it's
out.
rough.
Some dragging going on in the top lane.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna get this for free, right?
Yeah, it does take the long way around though, so it's a bit hard to connect this
Ooh.
behind the tower. We'll see if he gets around to it. Bot lane though. They're looking for a kill onto Shadowfiend, and he do find it with the combination of the double stuns coming out.
Okay, yeah, not letting the rough start phase them.
Yeah,
Top
Rubik
lane.
got on his strong pants. He's under the shrapnels, but they don't quite have the lockdown here. Flipper only level 2 still. And they might go try for the
Necro.
Sankey. Oh, they're trying for both of them. Stun out from No Brain, double stun. Followed up with the cookie. The blood grenade comes out. The shotgun is just on the mark. And this is actually looking good for the Sankey lane here, Blinks.
Yeah, I think you're happy to get that as Sanking. Ahead in XP there of the Shadow Fiend and the quick pause there.
Quick pause out here. Should we try the new technology, Blinks, or transitions momentarily over to the Div 1 game?
Yeah,
Which we've
let's
got
see
playing
it.
in the little corner here. We can take a look at the
I think
draft.
pause on my screen.
So they've just loaded in here. Spectre, Darkseer. Darkseer, your favorite hero? Does this mean it's an assured Wong's victory?
Yes. You can mark my words. Wongs win this game.
And it's solely down to the Darkseer just being too dog shit.
You can mark my words. Wongs are going to win this game because the other guys have picked the Darkseer.
It looks like Coral will be running back the Clinks from game 2 that he played. And seems like a mid SF. It looks like they might have done this early SF into flex it into Spectre pick that we saw previously as well. So some interesting drafts coming out there. As we do get to see Maniac's perspective here on the stream just for a short while we're paused.
Snap mid. I'm not sure who wins this matchup actually. It's Snap at SF. I've not really played much of either of these heroes. Despite playing mid, I haven't really picked up the Snap that much.
I think probably Snap still. I think in theory you'd think that she has to commit so much to get on top of SF, but you can just cookie the creep instead and remain at range.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably good enough.
I think if you're committing for a kill onto SF, I like to get on top of him, and stay in melee range, and then you can't get the second raise off on you, It's a nice one. We're back
Looks
here
like
in
we are resuming, back into our game. We'll leave this game just in the corner there for those interested. Although maybe I might make it slightly bigger for the stream here, as it is quite small.
Yeah, where were we? Oh, while that kill was happening a while ago, the Necro actually almost did go down so to the sky.
And top lane Flipper's in trouble again. It's massive damage out from the level 2 whip here. Might be the difference maker as Big MD strong pants. They're kiting out this sniper. They're bodying him. They're into the tree line. They're moving around, but Mighty Calm is still healthy
He's
enough.
got the headshot up.
No shrapnels left. They're going to pop out the trees on strong pants. Mighty Calm holding on to his E and maybe holding on to it a bit too long there. Bot lane, more kills for the Shadow Fiend. Double kill for Radin.
Yeah, had the infused range upstairs very low. That probably saved him. I didn't get to see it. If Sniper popped his E there, I think he actually just kills the Rubik and probably subsequently Ringmaster. That's unfortunate. Maybe didn't realize he had it. But a kill possibly onto Rubik up top?
It might be. They're attempting for it, and they do find it with Flipper as I'm adjusting my OBS settings.
Very nice.
Yeah, left alone on top. I mean, it's still a Jakiro lane. This hero might have been nerfed quite heavily, but he can still press 2 spells and do a bunch of damage and slow to you.
Yeah, and this mid lane here, the Necro, really kind of running away with this lane as well. Oh, Lich nearly gonna go down bot lane.
Yeah, maybe found himself in a sandstorm and a stun, but Radin wasn't
I
quite hit close enough.
Dire are scanning.
I have to say, I don't think you're happy with this as Skyrath. You don't want to come out even with this hero, you know? You want to kind of shut down the enemy mid laner. Necro maybe getting a bit more than he should have out of this lane.
Yeah, let's take a look at the networks real quick. I mean, Shadow Fiend is so far ahead of everyone else. What can you expect from Radin here as he might get another kill to his name? No Brain into the Sandstorm. Hate does pop the dust finally. One more click is not enough to get No Brain. And now Fiercest Warrior looking to turn, but Radin doesn't care. He's just clicking away, has the raises back off cooldown. They can't fight him.
No, I mean, he has his Mask of Man is heading out as well. He's got the level 6. He's really hard to go on now. I mean, he's like, I say hard to go. He's still very, very squishy. He can absolutely die. I think you need to try and get this level 6 as soon as you can on Snap to try and shut this guy down, you know?
Yeah, Sanking Stun with the Snap Kisses seems a bit more reliable than what they had last game, so they should be able to pull that one off.
Yeah,
Radiant's middle
it's
tower
not
is under attack.
the easiest SF game. I will say that.
And
It's
it is
by no
SF
means
plus,
free.
you know, 5 Bozo support heroes, so
Yeah.
I feel like I rate their chances here. Dive out into the tower onto Hate. He's suspiciously tanky. Radin caught by the cookie. Fiercest Warrior caught by the raise.
Maybe underestimating the strength of the SF here in this lane, but I appreciate.
Strong
how
Pants with the
bold they're
6,
playing.
looking to dive. He steals a shrapnel out from under my Tukami. He drops them both down, but he's also in a shrapnel, and he gets scythed up right at the end. Into the box goes Big MD. The gun gets cocked, but little cancel comes out first, recocking the gun. Out comes the blast. He dodges it with Big MD. What
Whoa!
a fucking play. I mean, Ringmaster Maximizer here, as Fiercest Warrior will eventually clean him up, it looks like. There we go. But Akeem rotates up to get a kill onto Flipper.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, I mean, he went from blink aura farming with his blinks, and now he's aura farming with I mean, what do we call it?
The mirror, I don't know, carnival mirror, whatever
mirror
it is.
dodge. Yeah, Roshan
I
will
should've
claim his
denied
first
there.
kill of the game. And Radin will likely claim another one here, but No Brain with the stun just managed to escape the onslaught here. Hate caught out by Flipper. He was diving pretty low here.
Yeah, make it a return kill here, and
Yeah,
he will.
Radin is nearby. He does so much damage out with these clicks. Out come the raises. And Lich says, yeah, worth. Yeah, another kill for my SF.
Yeah, I mean, SF really is going to run away with the game here. I mean, Sniper is good against this hero. That is the saving grace here. And Sniper not having a bad game.
Yeah, he's got to have a good game here on the Sniper, and maybe they recognize that. Big MD has rotated up. Strong Pants is behind the tower. The Sniper's all alone. Only person here in the world lifted back towards the Big MD. Can he get the whip off? He can. The fear is there. The damage, he just needs one more click, but he's in a box on Strong Pants. The uphill miss. He does manage to zap him just in time. But they do get the trade out. I don't think Fiercest Warrior will be able to clean this one up. Strong Pants always escaping. This guy's so slippery.
I mean, not the worst. That looked like it should have been a pretty clean, easy kill, but they did lose Ringmaster for it, so. You know, look it up a little bit if you decided Misprint.
No Brain
Not
is
bad.
thinking about popping an ulti, and I was thinking the same before I'd even seen the animation, but maybe he needs one more support to come down here. He's under the vision.
Yeah,
like,
it,
they see it
possibly
coming.
optimistic.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, I mean, when there's an SF just standing outside of your tower range like that, surely he can die here. But look at him, he's oh,
Yeah.
bastard. Top lane, speaking of bastards, this Big MD. No, I don't mean that actually, I take that back. Sometimes you just gotta run with it. But he is large and in charge in this top lane. Pretty low on net worth, but he's... the whip on this hero remains a threat. Red in. No-brain stuns in. He looks for the ulti, but he's under a sentry and hates that supply to control. And now humbly Foxy decides, oh, I'd like to have a bit of this SF Fists Warrior with the backstab. They're looking for the Lich instead. They'll drop the Scythe eventually after the Chain Frost comes through. Bounces back to some creeps, luckily. It looks like Radin was seeking a kill there.
I was thinking that was pretty bold from the Sanking there, but I guess maybe thought his Snapfire was a little bit closer.
It's a shame they can't convert that into an SF kill. And Skywrath with a haste has the Atos flying out now. Maybe he'll look for a kill onto the Necrophos. We haven't really seen an ult out from him yet. And he doesn't quite have the mana for a combo. No levels in silence as well, Blinks, against some of these heroes. What do you think about that?
Yeah, he's gonna have it right now. I think
Yeah, he gets the
lines
one
up
point.
nice, times it nicely with the Atos. I do get a bit of a go here onto the SF, but it's quickly
Yeah, they do drop
denied
the
by
ulti
the
out for
Lich.
Ringmaster. It doesn't quite connect. It's just slightly too far. Well, it's slightly too close. And the Sanking slips past it.
Yeah, the tips onto their teammate here.
Flipper,
That looked
he's
like
in
it should have
trouble.
hit. Yeah, and it's going to be a quick
Not much
clean
to do
kill there
about
for Skywrath. Yeah,
Can they even
nothing gonna
punish this?
come of this. He gets the magic barrier from
Top lane Strong Pants was solo diving Maitu Karma, but I think you're overestimating yourself. You're not a Brewmaster with ult here. Although maybe Sniper could have just clicked instead of ulting there. What the hell was that decision making?
I'm sorry, Mr. Maichu Karma. That was
atrocious.
That was hilarious.
Put that in the AI clip.
Oh, that's got to go in the clip. That's unfortunate.
We can leave it at that. The game continues. It's 16-10. And
What was I saying?
It's been quite peaceful.
Oh, the Skywrath skill builds.
Yes.
I was 5 for the years gonna get tonight. I was saying it's easy to fall into the trap when you're playing this here because the first two spells are so good. You just don't get the silence until you need to. But I guess he didn't really need to. This game wasn't rotating so much. And yeah,
Stolen Scatterblast will miss, and now Flipper's looking to turn it onto Strong Pants, who does have the steal available, but doesn't try to steal either of these Jakiro skills. He wants to keep his shotgun for a little bit.
Yeah, I want to say, what was Sanking doing down there? Seemed a
got
bit out of
chased
position.
down there, I think.
What's Rubik got here?
Scatter shots.
Oh, the scatter blast.
Yeah, with phylactery as well. So his nuke damage is pretty crazy here. We'll see just how much it is. On Flipper, does half his health. As the whip comes through, misses onto Flipper, but Strong Pants has more than enough damage here. Radin is, look how far up he is. We're just getting kills onto poor Sanking, or poor Jakiro, whoever's down here at the time.
Yeah. Oh,
Atos onto the Humbly Foxy, but there wasn't enough mana for the silence, so it does live through it. Now looking to turn for a Scythe. The kisses come through, they're on the mark this time from Fiercest Warrior, and the Scythe comes through as well as 2 kills in the mid lane.
Really nice TP there from Fiercest Warrior.
What's Hate doing up on the high ground here? Maybe setting up for another kill for the Necrophos here. Don't have a cookie, but they've got an ice path. It's a slow
Gonna go for it?
Oh,
he was thinking about
it. Yeah. Meanwhile, Strong Pants solos the sniper again in the top lane.
Yeah, I mean this sniper, he is quite twinky. Going for the Mask of Madness. I'm not so sure about this.
Can they kill SF here? Tries to man to dodge the cookie stun. Isn't successful, but he just kills the snap anyway. And they're walking through the Macropire here.
has fallen.
Into strong pan. So much damage coming out from this Ruby. Look how ridiculous that is.
This
He's
isn't
even
your
kicking out
shrapnel!
through the Ghost Shroud. And the daggers fly through, but they don't quite connect. No Brain. Still a ways off the blink. And on the back line, the Skywrath, he successfully backstabs the retreating Necrophos. Where the hell is Flipper going? His TP's on cooldown. He might have just made enough distance to get away here.
Yeah. I mean, a nice play to go down instead of up there. Kinda.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You go through the gate.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Just trying to get a Sanking out there, I suppose. And the blink coming out now on Sanking, so maybe there's a play to be had.
Dire's bottom
You'd
tower
hope
is
so.
under
It's into a
attack.
12k net worth Shadow
Snap.
Fiend.
No, they're not going to go up there. So she might have been in a bit of trouble there.
Yeah, the blink
And
is
top
here. They've
lane.
got smoke on the snap.
Oh.
But you did see a lot of heroes in the bot lane recently, so maybe you just wait for them to split a bit before you look for the Shadow Fiend gank. And, you know, we're paused up here, Blinks. We could have a look at the other game, which is also paused, but maybe we can just check in with how the scores are looking. Let's zoom in on this one shortly. It's 9 kills to 9 kills. Looking pretty even for our Div 1 game on the other stream.
Yeah.
Obviously only 12 minutes in, but yeah, looks like connection issues for supports in both games. What can you do?
Well, I don't think we need to check in with this game because they picked Darkseer on the side of
Yeah, it's pretty
other guys, so
sorted, isn't it? It's
kind of over. I think.
follow the
But
script.
anyway. Yeah. Darkseer give people purple spiky jackets and run around really fast for a while and then lose. That's what this hero does.
It looks like Ringmaster's back in the game. We'll take this short moment to have a look, catch up through items. Necro is building towards the Radiant still. It's quite slow for having only brown boots, but it looks like he will be getting towards it. Other items, I mean, there's not really much across the board here.
Just
in
the
terms of
SF.
progression.
I mean,
Yeah, the
he's
SF
got his Dragonlance coming on the courier now. He is a big boy.
Shadowblade coming through soon as well as Akeem. Rolls up to the mid, drops 2 buttons and insta-kills a enemy core.
Yeah, silences him this
No-brain.
time. Doesn't make the same mistake again.
Nobrain was looking for a go here, but he just needs a support to come with him, and I feel like they just have to look for the Shadow Fiend here, right now. Push the wave out,
Well-
smoke with the snap and go.
This is what I was about to say about this SF. You know, he's a very farmed SF, but he's still very twinky.
Yeah,
And they still have huge burst potential on the side of Misprint, especially with the scythe. Do you know? I feel like this Jakiro and Sanking could kill just about anyone
they
that they
spot the
please on this map.
supports here. Hate drops the Lich Ult, bouncing towards the Ancient camp, so going to get himself a little bit of farm here. Or maybe not, because doesn't even kill any of the creeps. Nobrain cleans up 1 kill on the bot side, and Snap is under the Skywrath ult, so another kill for Akeem here. And Redeem has rolled up. Nobrain, yeah, I mean, clutches that blink up to get away. Maitsukama thought about coming in here on the sniper. Do you think it was a wise decision? Should he just be continuing to farm up, or do you need to get involved in a game like this?
I think he can get involved if it looks good. I mean, he's gone for this Mask of Madness Maelstrom build, so he's going to do a lot of damage, you know. I feel like he does need a 4-staff before he can really commit to fights.
Yeah, just that
You
little
know,
bit
a
of
fight like
safety
that,
net.
I feel like you gotta kind of soft commit. You know?
Okay. Let's check him in strong pants.
Ooh,
No
Atos
brain.
creep, I think, or I don't know what happened
Dodges
there.
it with the invis, I think. It just the
Oh, maybe,
fades during
maybe.
the travel time.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Cookie out onto
Oh.
the sky. It's the shard cookie, so it's a lot of damage and the kisses to secure it.
Ooh.
I mean,
Nice catch there from Fiercest Warrior.
With those spells on
Very
cooldown
nice.
though, it looks like Radine's feeling confident enough to just walk up to the triangle by himself. They do have vision on him. They ping him out.
If I'm honest,
Radiant's top tower under
I
attack.
don't think he's strong enough to do that, but his team is nearby, and
He's feeling strong.
Misprint not in a position where he's punished. So. Do have the Radiance on the Necro. He is looking a little bit sad on this Necro.
Yeah,
and I fear for me, he needs a Lotus or something this game.
big fight gonna occur in the top lane. Strong Pants is continuing to chase down this Necro, but the backup's arrived. The Ice Path comes through. Can they kill the Rubik? Meanwhile, on the bot side of the fight, they're just gonna clean up Lich, who drops the ult. They do find the Scythe finally on the top side of the fight, and meanwhile Radin he just walks in and kills a hero, as you'd expect. Akeem looking for the Atos next. It's on to the poor Necrophos. His spells are on cooldown, and the Chikiro not gonna live through this one.
Yeah. Sniper just getting the fuck out of there.
He's gonna solo the Tormentor here, Blinks. Look, it's maybe not.
Oh, maybe not quite.
Yeah, I don't think so. We'll pick up some fruit. Oh, no, go back for that one. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. We got it.
Secured.
Lich is down here. If the Lich comes out, he could die to Sniper. Not going to show him the lane. Did they see
Vision
the
for
Sky?
both teams up here. They're going to eliminate the Vision, so he might not be able to get this kill up the high ground. But we'll keep looking
Sand King
for
could be in
it.
trouble.
He finds a Sand King, and it's just, the damage isn't very impressive at this point. Flipper, he's bounced towards Hate, who's under the Glimmer Cape, sucks him in, but there's kisses coming through over the top. No way to cancel any of these from Fierce's Warrior. And they will rain down onto Akeem, chased out by the Humbly Foxy. Scythe is on cooldown, but with the rotation from Maitsukama, they got a little plinking over the top. And they're smoking up immediately. No Shadow Fiend is in this top jungle. They saw him on the wave earlier, they're going to try and cut him off. I really like this.
This is huge if they can
move.
catch this
Yeah,
guy, but do they have detection?
They've got a Sentry Ward at least. And they've got some decent
They do have 2
control.
sentries, yeah.
Flipper will be the first to find him. The Ice Pot's off the mark. Into the Invis he goes. Sentry
no,
Ward
he's
goes
walked
down.
right
He's trying
into
to
it.
channel the ult. They've got the Scythe to cancel it, luckily.
I mean, that's 1,000 gold onto Humbly Fox.
Yeah, the Necro, I was about to say catching up. He's nowhere near any of these, the top of the chart, unfortunately, but he's at least above the supports now.
Yeah, I mean, he needed that. He needed something.
Yeah.
Some sort of a break this game. He's got his shard now and 1,000 gold on top. I really think this guy needs like a Lotus or something. Some sort of dispel for this silence off Skyrath. Just needs to not die to a combo.
Yeah, the Lotus seems pretty decent this game. Although, still, they need to work out how they're dealing with the Shadow Fiend. Do you need a blink on the Necro so you can blink Scythe the Shadow Fiend reliably?
I don't think so. He just opting for the BKB straight up BKB on Necro.
Yeah.
I
Front
like
line
this too.
for your Sniper and Snapfire.
Yeah, I think this is okay. It's not that bad. It's not the best.
Radiant are scanning.
Could be it's probably better to get the Lotus. Obviously if he BKBs and Ghost Shrouds, I don't think you can I think you still be attacked through Ghost Shroud, right?
Yeah, I think BKBing disables the Ghost Shroud.
Yeah, I think you get the slow, but you don't get
The immunity. Yeah, I think
Ghost
so.
Sceptered, yeah.
I'll take your tribute.
I wonder if there's a bug when you press them the same frame, or whether it's just it just checks the state of you. It's probably like a priority order, isn't there?
Yeah, no, I think because I think it works the same with Ghost Scepter. You can't be Ghost Sceptered while you're BKB'd.
It just doesn't work when you
overrides
press it. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it just overrides.
Akeem is going to roll up to the mid lane, maybe looking to find an Atos target, but it does feel like more and more he's not got the damage to solo like he did in the early game. He's going to try it, but as he yawls out onto the Snapfire now, No Brain gets the stun out onto the Skyrath. They've got the catch, but the box is there to save now. Meanwhile, Radin surging forward. He knows there's no vision here, and he pops the massive damage out from his right click. If you can, if you can say that you can pop that, we'll work on that one. I don't know, he turned bright red there for a bit, Blink, so I wasn't actually quite sure what that was. Is that the Mask of Madness effect?
Mask of Madness, yeah.
Yeah, You know, I'm
Yeah.
colorblind. I thought it might have been a BKB. We'll roll with it. What the hell's happening down here? Humbly Foxy is getting a scythe onto the Ringmaster, but maybe plays with his life. Look at that nuke damage from Rubik.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, with the silence, the magic damage amp, it's quite a lot. And yeah, this Shadow Fiend as well, so scary, man. It's
Check
super
out this
scary.
scoreline, Blinks.
Dire's middle tower is under
Oh,
attack.
3-2-2-2.
Yes. How curious.
That is curious.
Has fallen.
We'll see if that has any effect
I
on
wonder
the
what,
rest of the
what
game.
this could mean.
As the win
What
rate
are we-
off's not
what are
as
we
bad
looking
as
at
last game, to be fair.
70%. Yeah, I agree with this. I agree with this more than the last game. Like this Shadow Fiend is huge, but he's not insurmountable for the side of Misprint.
Top tower.
They can kill him. He does not have a BKB yet.
Dire's structures are
Yeah,
fortified.
they can kill him. He's 13-2 currently. No brain
Yeah.
channeling up the ult. He's gonna let it.
Although
Let
SF
it
does a
rip
BKB.
it. He's onto the SF. They're straight on top of him. He's got no Aegis. He's gonna drop it to the Kisses follow-up. I mean, we were just
And
talking
that's
about it. I mean, that's how you do
fantastic.
it.
That's fantastic for the side of Misprint because Shadow Fiend's courier was in their jungle with his BKB on it.
Was it indeed? That's very unfortunate for him.
So,
Dire's bottom tower
yeah,
is under attack.
very, very lucky for the side of Misprint that they got that go just before he could snatch that out of his courier's asshole or wherever the courier stores this
Dire's
stuff.
bottom tower is under attack.
Seeking more. As do you think they can Roche on this Misprint esports team? They're kind of moving around it with their cores. Doesn't look like they actually are going into it though.
Radiant are
It
scanning.
feels a bit dangerous, but yeah, I don't think they get it before SF spawns. What? How do you think the couriers do carry stuff around? Do you think it's in their mouth or
They've got bags on. I'm
in
pretty
the
sure. all of
other
them.
orifice?
They're all carrying
Um,
saddlebags.
are you
I'm
sure?
pretty sure. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Look at these guys.
All right, this guy on the left, sniper's one.
Yeah, he's got clarities attached to his ass.
Okay, and where's he gonna? He's not gonna attach a fucking Daedalus there, is he?
You could probably hang it off. Maybe his wings are strong enough for that. You know, don't count him out just because he's small, Blinks. Let's come on.
I'm not.
You're
convinced. I
seeing how the
think-
Twinks are performing on the, in terms of heroes go. The couriers can also be petite and
I
useful.
think there's like look at this Sun Ringmaster's courier. This guy doesn't have any sacks or anything hanging off him. He's
Well,
definitely
we'll take a
relying on
look
the
at that
old prison
after
pocket,
we
I think.
watch this poor Necrophos get obliterated. There we go.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
That was
Akim's just in the
unfortunate.
mid lane. He finds a snipe with the edge of the ulti, but they're turning onto him. Again, this Akim Skyreth mage feels like he thinks he does more damage than the reality suggests. Let's
Yeah.
check this Ringmaster
I mean, we
courier
were-
out real quick. He's got a pouch on his front, Blinks. It's full
No,
of
the
full of
Necro, the
goodies
Necro.
here. Oh, the Necro one. What
Oh,
the
no, it
hell
is
that?
Ringmaster.
Oh wow,
No, it
yeah,
was
well,
Ringmaster.
we're tipping into a fight here on the outpost. Shadowfiend's under the Glimmer Cave. He's into the box. No brain. He's got the ult running, but it's not on top of Radine, so it doesn't look like they're gonna have the damage from him. He's gonna get hit by the globs here though. Has to pop the BKB. He's fighting up against the sniper. Mighty Karma has the damage to take him out here.
And just like that,
it's
the
a second
sniper, an actual sniper in the trees in his ghillie suit, sniping from behind the trees.
How could he see out of this hat?
He doesn't need to see. He just
Strong pants
His third eye
finds
through the
No-Brain,
top
but maybe
of the hat,
No-Brain's
you know?
found Strong Pants as the snipe comes through again from the sideline.
and that sniper's BKB finished up here, by the way. So
What a swing here.
you know, it's not so easy to catch this guy and just kill him. Let's see this graph here.
Yeah, let's take a
40-60 to Dire now. to
God
Misprint.
damn. They're winning,
And-
suddenly.
Yeah, I was saying this. We were talking about this Sanking hero. He's gonna have a really rough lane into the Shadow Fiend and the Lich, and that's not really a good hero right now. But I mean,
It's
the
working.
Sanking is doing so much in these fights. Killed the two supports basically solo in that fight. He's always kind of there and ready to
Radiant's top
get the
tower
stuns
has
and
fallen.
follow up on people, you know, save the sniper mid, and making another go down bot in the Lich, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are. They find him.
And yeah,
Just a couple stuns.
they're gonna
and some
get- I mean-
Fiora spells.
yeah, doing a lot this game. And keep the side of Misprint in this. Going for the Mjolnir now on the sniper. He's pretty close to taking over this game, I think.
Oh, this is a scary TP from the Skywrath Mage. But he blinks on top of the support. Maybe he thought he was alone here, but instead there's a whole enemy team. Humbly Foxy tanks a little bit, but in time to get the scythe.
Radiant's
Yeah,
bottom tower has
I'm
fallen.
And gotta
more
pick
and
up,
more so feeling
Tormentor.
this Akeem Skywrath is like muted his team and he's just kind of playing for fun.
Yeah, well, this is the problem with the mid Scarlet, like I was saying, you know, he really needed to stomp this mid lane and, you know, take over the game from there, but it just didn't happen. Kind of went tit for tat with the Necro and didn't really make a whole lot of use of the XP and the levels.
Seems like they might have thought that Shadow Fiend illusion might have been real for a moment there. They drop a few spells on it. As mid lane is massively pushed in here by some catapults. Looks like Rubik was doing a lot of work splitting here. They TP back basically
Yeah.
all their heroes for this. They've just given up all of the map control.
Yeah, I think they probably don't realize that they have now pulled ahead of Team Random here. They're 2k up and smoke coming out from the SF and the Lich.
Yeah, looking to bring this back for themselves, like deciding we need to be the ones initiating here. They're going to send Radin in under the smoke with a Shadow Blade. It's baiting on the rune, little bit of a dance, but there's no heroes nearby. Maybe a waste of the Shadow Blade duration, but he will press further up here. Fiercest
And,
Warrior.
yeah, snap.
Blink reaction is not there, unfortunately.
At least we weren't a bed.
I mean, not the best use of your time if you're Team Random.
Yeah, there's a lot of heroes to commit.
You would have, yeah, you would have liked to have gotten someone else, but I don't think you want to be letting them take Roche if you're the side of Misprint.
Yeah, maybe this pick was actually ideal. Getting rid of the Snapfire Kisses for the Roche contest is probably quite significant. And they've shown that they can kill Radin with their big ultis, but can they kill him twice?
Your Shan has
I mean, maybe they didn't even know they were going Roche here. Didn't see a scan or anything come out, so no sort of attempt to combat it. I think they could have, you know, but
Possibly.
now
just,
we're gonna see. It looks like they're going for the high ground mid, and
running
like
it
I say,
down.
oh,
They see him. Why? No Brain. He's dancing, and now that I think they've shown in the trees, but they're still going to make a go for it. They're looking for the Shadow Fiend. The scythe comes out, so that's life one gone. No Brain does manage to take out the Ringmaster. They're setting up for the second Shadow Fiend kill. Is he going to pop the big hit? He turns and pops the big hit, but it's
The
really
sniper.
late there. Gets killed by the kisses. And now Humbly Foxy chasing for more. Flipper finds another stun onto Strongbands. The sniper ult comes through with a little slow. And Flipper, he's just doing a lot of work here in this fight, pulling out so many spells. And Akeem, he's just rolled up. No mana left on him. The Ice Path off the mark for this one, but Blink's another successful fight.
oh, and yeah, it is done. I mean, this sniper is so huge right now. Yeah, I mean, look
What
how
is
much
Akeem
damage this guy
doing?
did in this fight. Look, he did 3,500 damage
Jesus
this fight.
Christ.
Did more than the Sand King.
This we saw the 3-2-2 on the scoreboard. I think this Akeem Scarth might be executing the plan there a little bit.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
Well, like this is what I was saying. You know, the Shadow Fiend, he's so big, but
What is
It's
what are these
looking
heroes
bad here
doing?
against the
Blink?
sniper.
They just blinked out the base
What?
and sucked on Flipper for a bit. There's no cause alive.
oh, and lucky the sniper silence there didn't have the shrapnel to follow up. But Yeah, the Aura Blink not quite working out in the last fight, and maybe that was the strat that's not working anymore.
Jump in from
Oh,
Fizz's
and Lich.
Warrior. And maybe looking to poke some buybacks. He's going to drop the Spire and the Lich ult. The Yules is there luckily to keep him alive for a little bit. And a Force saved by his support Jakiro. I mean, they bought time here. The random supports. They bought some time.
Yeah, I mean, they've defended the high ground, but this sniper, level 24 now, pulled ahead in XP on the Shadow Fiend, and look, he's actually neck and neck for net worth as well.
Yeah, he's really caught up here.
Going
on the
for the going for the Disperser next.
That's an interesting
I'd like to see him
one.
pick up the Shard as well at some point.
I agree.
I mean, this Disperser is, I guess, just that he can kind of kite around. You know, if you get on top of him, he has BKB Disperser. How do you kill him?
This Warrior looked for an initiation there. Has been very bold with these blinks so far. And forces out the Sky ult. Will be a lift onto Jakiro. There's so much nuke damage, but he will dodge the whip with the Yules. Now No Brain with the ult comes in on top of the Lich, but they no longer have the ult for the Shadow Fiend. If he shows up, and show up he is going to. He's coming onto the backside, but they see him. Oh. They're going to all try and fight and turn onto the Scythe. Is really early. It's onto the BKB, and now they're on the retreat. Humbly Foxy pops the BKB at the same time as his Ghost Shroud. Luckily staves off with the Glimmer Cape that last attack there. But it looks like they will find him in the tree line. Meanwhile, No Brain, he's fighting up against two supports. Akeem will die to the damage over time, but it just sets up the time for Strong Pants to roll over and lay out the nukes. This stolen Necrophos spell keeping him survivable through the fight.
Yeah, they weren't set up for this Shadow Fiend to just wrap around like that with the Shadow Blade. If they had a sentry down or something, maybe. And again, if Sniper had the Shard, he might get away there,
Yeah,
but
potentially. Alright, we got a very short break in the action. I'm just gonna have a peek at the Wong's game. It's 14 to 36 in favor of Wong's Bakery, but it looks like they're
in
trapped
favor
on
of the
their side of map here.
non-Darkseer team, mayhaps.
But they are trapped on their side of the map here, Blinks. I don't know if it means they're winning significantly. Back into our game, however, they're diving the base here for Flipper, who survives out under the Glimmer Cape. He's trying to do his best to defend here. Could pop the ulti if he wants to really push back some of these creeps. Oop. Gets caught out by the Shadow Fiend up into the Yules with the Force Staff, keeps him healthy. And Radin will claim the racks with his illusions, but another pause out here. Lich continuing to have issues. As these players not happy here. And of course, you know what that means. During a pause, we're going to take the time to have a look at some Maniac POV over on our Division 1 game that's still in progress.
Yeah, they appear to be winning this game.
Yeah, I mean, they've had some rough ones recently, Wong's Bakery. If they can secure a win in this series, in the only point that it matters, really, it'll be a big turn of events for them as back into our game, the Ice Path comes out from Flipper. But Radin is looking for more. He's looking for his life. The Glimmer Cape keeping him alive once again. Flipper playing very nicely around this. Keeps maybe this Rax alive for a little bit longer.
I mean, not
Hydra's
sure that
Breath.
gift was worth it. That was the ranged one.
Hydra's Breath for Shadow Fiend.
Alright, that's interesting.
They find him with the Yules. Looks for the cookie setup, but it's not quite perfect there. Radin gets the BKB up, but he's getting plinked away by Sniper. The lifesteal from the Satanic he just bought keeps him alive through all of that. As No Brain with the ultimate, now on cooldown after using it. Isn't feeling too strong here, even with the Bloodstone available. But a bit of a mess this fight so far. Maybe still going to favour the Sniper, but great plays come out for Strong Pants. What a stun into Ice Path. Stolen spells from him is just going to completely set up for his team to file in. They get the Jakiro kill, but Sniper's away up to the high ground. He's going to plink down with the remainder of his BKB onto Strong Pants. Does finally clean up the Rubik. Up to the high ground, Humbly Foxy escapes barely from Akeem. As Radin fighting up against No Brain. They're making a lot of space here. The Sniper ult comes through, but it's dodged by the Manta of Radin. They need the sniper to heal up and come back into this fight in a strong way. They're trying to keep the Necrophos alive. Sniper with the shard, but he's bounced himself back into the fountain.
I
And
mean,
a
what
mess, really.
a burrow strike from the Rubik there.
Yeah, the burrow strike into Ice
Mr.
Path
Strongman.
combo.
That was insane. The 3-man burrow strike. They were all like on the edge, straight through the middle. Very good burrow strike there. Yeah. No BKB on this SF though.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. The
If
sniper's
they
going to
can-
plink away. I'm a bit surprised that the snap didn't just commit. You can see the Scarlet has no mana. Back away they will.
Yeah, I mean a real back and forth here between these two teams. This game way more interesting than game one. Way more exciting, I have to say.
Yeah, they've really turned up here on Misprint. You know, we thought they might have a bit of funky draft, but it's really working for them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of the sniper here. I think this pick was actually very good.
I tend to agree, but is it better than a double damage Shadow Fiend? Who might walk into Jakiro here. See how many hits it takes. Jesus.
Ooh.
It's a lot of damage.
I don't like this Hydra's Breath. What does Saimachi do? Nothing? Or what?
Which one?
Hydra's Breath?
Oh, it's like ranged Battle Fury, right? He's gonna click and he's gonna kill stuff. Well, he's gonna Shadow Blade up to try and look for an initiation into the backside of this fight. He's gonna find Flipper again, but Flipper, this 4-star Fuels, just keeps keeping him alive. No Glimmer to speak of this time. Big MD drops an ult. It keeps the sniper controlled up for a little bit here.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Akeem, he's ready to go. He's ready to back up his SF. And who's here? There he goes. Drops the ult onto a Yule Scepter. Doesn't look like Snapfire's getting away from this one though. Big stun out, and with not an ult from No Brain onto Radine. Once again, he's getting plinked by the sniper. Can he get on top of the sniper to try and fight back? He's got the Satanic Pop now, healing back up, but he's being kited the way the scythe comes through as well. Seals the deal. Strong Pants. There was a stolen scythe, in fact. It wasn't even onto the SF. He just dies.
And Rubik gonna get out.
He's gonna
And a
get away
quick
with it.
update. Wong's did win their game just now.
It's a Wong's Bakery victory.
Yep. Against the Darkseer.
I mean,
Went without saying, to be honest. I saw Mystery Clown screenshotting a bit of flame from the enemy team there in the all chat, so I'm sure I'll see that later. But yeah, that's that series ended 1-2 in favor of Wong's Bakery.
I mean, big congratulations to Wongs. They've been looking pretty rough all season, but they've won the only series where it actually counts after a streak of losses. So I suppose that means they're going to Div 1 Grand Finals, which is not something we really expected going into this.
Very cool.
Very epic indeed. And you're right, Blinks, the Darkseer lost.
That should
Yep.
help.
Just as simple as that.
Swiftly now.
Yeah, I mean, it really is as simple as that. This fucking hero. I just, sorry, I have to go into the Irish Dota League and
Oh
paste
yeah, I
this
mean,
in
type
at
away,
which
Blinks, do
will
some
be-
AI generation,
Yeah.
you know, it'd be a miss without it really at this point.
Yeah, there we go. Right. Back to our regularly
Yeah, let's lock it
scheduled
back in.
program.
A whole lot of nothing happening.
Great.
There might be a group smoke coming out from both teams, maybe at some point.
I'll take your tribute.
What's Sniper farming up for at this point? It's just to be Daedalus next for him.
Yeah, I'd imagine this is going to go in instead of the Mask of Madness.
It might be a crazy
No,
road
he's
fight here,
actually getting rid of
Blinks.
his boots for this spot.
Brawl comes through. The Lich gets a little kiss goodbye.
Dire are scanning.
And No Brain, I mean, he's set up for it. And we said we like a Mexican standoff. We might be getting another one here.
This is the classic.
Dire
Yeah,
are
well,
scanning.
it looks like Radiant might try and do a big wraparound. But I feel like at this point, this is what you expect. Although,
Yeah.
I mean, I hope No Brain doesn't accidentally let his ult go off. It's all
Yeah,
well
it's
and
got
good
long
doing a
wind up,
little
I think
bit
it's
of
okay.
having a little bit of fun here in the mid, but yeah, I mean, you can see that like, this big wrap play that they've made here, the Dire side have just evacuated, and it's in time for the Roshan to come bot. So now the Dire side are looking pretty in control of this area. Radin will show on the mid wave. Fiercest Warrior, he's looking for it. This is a bit crazy from him. He must know the teams are behind him, but with this Yule Scepter, he's made so much space for No Brain to get a huge stun in the backline with the Epicenter to follow up. Out comes Flipper's ulti as well. Radin is getting plinked away again by the sniper all the way on the backside of the fight here. The scythe comes out onto Radin. It does a little bit of damage, but not enough to finish him off. The Satanic keeps him alive through all of this. Radin, he stands strong. Maitukama, can he finish him off? The shrapnel comes through. He just can't quite get the last hit off here. With the grenade, he's chasing forward for more. Radin, he's thinking about going back in. Is he really going to go back in here? He doesn't have an ulti or anything here. The Satanic's coming off cooldown though. Maitukama's on the retreat.
Sniper's fucking legging it.
He's got to get out of here. I mean, it'd be ridiculous if he tried to get this kill, I think, on Radin, to be honest. But look at him, straight back to full health here.
Yeah, like that was so close to being so good. I think half a second earlier on the ice path there, you get it off before I set BKBs, and that fight's just over. I think that's a Rax for the side of Misprint.
What an
no
initiation
buybacks
by
on
the Sand King.
their team. That was really nice. Yeah, the side of Team Random just thinking that Fiercest Warrior was just chancing his arm there or something, and they all line up for the burst strike. That was.
There's no way he's trying to sneak this rush. They had a ward on him. Maitukama sees him and he's got the range on him. The sentry's not quite in range to spot him that far into the pit though. That could have been very dangerous for the Shadow Fiend if they had a sentry near the pit.
Yeah, I feel like he just dies maybe. Are they going to try sneak this now?
Yeah, I think he might as well. If they're going to give it a go, the cookie doesn't quite connect on a stationary target. It's a bit unfortunate there, but Maitukama, he's plinking away. Radin's back though. They've got the sentry this time, but Roshan bashes the sniper.
All good.
Okay, yeah, just checking, just poking around. Potentially, Radin doesn't know there's a sentry there after they didn't try and kill him.
Well, he dropped the concussive nade, so maybe.
Yeah, it's a bit
Maybe
of a
he
weird
knows.
one though. Another bash onto the sniper. He's in a bit of trouble, but they get the Yules off from Fiercest Warrior onto the Shadow Fiend. Radin immediately pops the BKBs, looking to secure the kill onto Roche and pick up the Aegis, and he does so. So 2 lives for him. Maitukama trying to fight out under the guise of his own team's Macropire as a defensive layer up to the high ground. No Brain with the ult. He found Radin, but he pops the Satanic. He needs a target to hit, but he's going to hit the Snapfire that stuns him with a cookie. The Aegis is down. Flipper doesn't have a stun to come out for the respawn. And onto the Invis he goes. Yuled up just to keep him back a bit. Now Sniper's in trouble, lifted straight in towards. They can cookie him out. He's taking a lot of damage over the time. And he's under the Glimmer Cape just in time to get away from Akeem. But the Yules is there. It looks like Maitukama's dropping here. Strong Pants will clean it up. And it's got to be buybacks now. Sniper has no buyback blinks.
Yeah, this could be it for the side of Misprint here. That sniper not having buyback. Oof.
Look at this
God.
block blinks.
I don't even know what's been happening
the
here. This
hell?
up and down.
Roller coaster for sure. No Brand, 30 seconds to the ult. He needs to not die before that comes back. I think you just let it go here.
Waiting for next.
Radin's going to get some tier 4s, but that's about it. But They're just going to commit anyway. They're going to look for the supports on the backside. Is this really what you want to be doing? Buyback from the snap. No brain with the Bloodstone is able to live through all of this damage.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And it does delay them a little bit. But Radin onto the tier 4s.
You do have the Necro up now.
With the Necro up, they're going to smoke up. They're really going to try.
Epicenter up now.
The Epicenter comes through, the kisses come through, they get it onto the Shadow Fiend. There's so much burst damage, he dies. He gets the big heavy off, but not the Satanic and the hits off. That he needs to live here. He buys back, he's going to come and rejoin the fight, but Scythe is there. Onto the Skywrath Mage, they clean up another core here. Rubik maybe next to follow. No brain, the stun is off the mark. Very lucky here, but Radin, he's rejoined the fight. He TP'd to the outpost. He's going to look to blow up the Snapfire. And now it's going to be Necrophos and Sniper against the World Blinks.
The stolen sight there in that fight from Strongman. I don't know if you caught it. Caught the Necro down and forced the buyback there as well from Necro. Very nice from Mr. Strongman here. And the stolen burst strike actually took out the Sun King as well.
I mean, these stolen spells from Strong Pants have looked great all game. They continue to do so.
Yeah, showing to be a real asset in this series. Yeah.
This might be it.
Team Random, they're wary of this sniper, I think, and rightly so. I mean,
Strong Pants, he's looking for it. Burrow Strike onto the Sniper. They're trying to control him up. The Necro blinks into the control. He gets scythed up by the stolen Scythe and the Rubik, and that's just, it's it. It's done, Blinks.
Just like that. Strong Pants. Oh my god. Yeah, and the tip coming out onto Strong Pants from my 2 Karma on the Sniper.
Well,
recognizing, this guy, MVP of the series, I think.
Yeah, I mean, in contention, but yeah, I mean, a great performance from him in both games. Like, really great performance, taking over the game 1, and then these critical steals in game 2 as well.
Yeah, I mean, this guy played out of his mind both games. Absolutely destroyed his lane there in game 1 on the Brewmaster. And, really, really good micro on these spirits. And yeah, made what shouldn't have been a super great lane. Kind of, got a lot out of it and had a huge impact on the game down the Rubik. So, credit where credit's due. Yeah, this SF Raiden, I mean, terrifying to play into this guy. So much damage. The Sniper, just not enough. Just not enough. What can you do? Very well fought from Misprint Esports.
Give the players a little time. I wasn't sure if I got a clear answer on whether they wanted an interview out from here, but we'll see. I don't think I got any messages from the players, so potentially we'll just wrap up here. Blinks. It was a very exciting series to watch. I mean, like we've already said, like, I mean, the players played out in their minds. Misprint really brought it together for this game too. Just couldn't quite finish it off. Bit throwy from both sides in this game. Could have gone either way. But we're getting some
real slip and slide graph here.
We're getting treated in these playoff games though, for sure. And we've got plenty more of those to come. We've got tomorrow 2 more series. We've got 2 Div 2 elimination games. We've got Dark Side of the Map versus Mike's Army, which will have Asgrav standing in and PK and Concho will be casting. And then we've got Secret Shop versus MMR Famine at the same time, so we'll see if we can get some streams on that. But for now, that's us for tonight. We'll see how the England game came to pass, and we'll bid you adieu for a bit.